Good evening, everyone. It is I, Lily Nooney, the Real Spiritualist, here to do a reading on this 26th day of November. I had to restart my video because my family is just enjoying themselves, and I have to be respectful of that. So I did pull 2 cards already, and that was from the Making Magic Oracle deck, and I pulled the Protection card. It is a strong protective magic for the family and home, so perfect for this day. I know that a lot of people in the United States are celebrating Thanksgiving Day, so that is a very nice affirmative card. And I did also pull from the Keepers of Light Oracle deck by Kyle Gray, Mercury. Open communication. This card is asking us to get the weight off of our chest and speak up with love and be heard. It is very important to understand that being vulnerable and being open is a way that we allow our blessings to come to us. When we cut off that communication, when we stagnate our energy and keep in those and very important messages we need to be sharing with others, it's not healthy for us. It throws off the balance, the homeostasis in the body, and it also it's lessening our strength and our power to speak and be and act with purpose. This deck I'm pulling from is called The Universe Has Your Back. Unfortunately, I was the last person to purchase that deck, so it's not available. However, I am here to share it with you guys. I let go of the shadow of the past by seeing someone for the first time with the eyes of love. I see you with the eyes of love, not only with these eyes, not only with my spiritual eye, but with my heart. I see you for what you are. I honor you for what you are, and I let go of what happened before. I forgive so we may move forward. And that's something that we all really need to work on. Forgiving ourselves first, no matter what's going on with the other party. And thank you, universe, for helping me see beyond the limit of fear. Thank you for expanding my perception so that I can see what is of the highest good. Sometimes we have a hard time understanding what the highest good is for ourselves because we are so focused on satiating our desires. We are so disconnected from ourselves that we can't realize that, for example, we are constantly striving, working towards something in the material, in the tangible, instead of working and building and healing the eternal, which is reflected in the external. Nothing in the external world is going to support us for the duration of time that we're here. You know, your shoes wear out, your clothes, my button is broken, but in the soul, those things are everlasting. They endure, they support, they ground us, and they allow more positive and beautiful energy to enter within our being so that we may draw to us the experiences that we desire to have, the relationships we seek, you know? Be open with your communication. If you need to say something to someone, say it. Let it be known. Because by not saying it, you're missing out on your blessings. And those are very important lessons that need to be learned. Now, I have an empowering question for us. Why am I doing the things I am doing right now? And this is a really good question because for me, it is asking, why am I doing? And why am I not being? So why are you doing what you're doing right now? Is it because it's giving you a sense of purpose, security? Is it grounding you? Ask those questions. A very important question to ask yourself also is what you are thinking that wealth is. What is your idea of wealth? Is it money? Because money is not wealth. Wealth is what is internal. I'm always going to be saying that. I'm always going to be sharing that with you. What you put in and what you are projecting, you get back, okay? What are my best qualities? What am I sharing with the world? that is reflective of my internal state. I went ahead and made this color card deck because I feel that being connected to things in the real world, for example, colors. Today I have on orange, it's representing some type of energy. So I went ahead and made a little deck, and I think that it's a brilliant idea to keep us connected to the world around us, and how we're feeling internally. We choose what we wear based off of how we're feeling. And I pulled blue. Focuses on the emotions, thoughtfulness, peace, calmness, faithfulness, harmony, and sometimes it can be sadness. And sadness is something that needs to be embraced. If you're feeling sad, you need to realize what's going on in your internal state. Sadness is really sometimes why we do the things that we do unconsciously, because we're programmed from our experiences to constantly repeat those same reactions and responses. But for me, this blue card is dealing with the emotions and us tapping into that inner peace, that state of faithfulness, remaining faithful to who we truly are and not what we think the external environment can provide for us that we cannot provide for ourselves. I'm not going to pull from the Elder Futhark. I've been connecting with my ancestors for some time now, and I'm just really honored to be able to consult this deck. I was blessed to have someone from India send me a free sunstone rune set. So I'm so excited to receive that and share that with you guys. And I went to pull another card from the runes deck, but it looks like, okay, here we go. Awesome. So the first card I pulled, 7 card, dealing with God energy. Gibo, dealing with relationships, sacrifices, and blessings. This card is hitting home. This reading is hitting home for me because I feel like I moved out of a phase of my life where I was making so many sacrifices for relationships around me and not staying faithful to my own energy and honoring my worth and my values. Gibo X representing relationships. What are we sacrificing in our relationships? And what blessings are we getting out of that? I'm going to use this example, perfect example. Someone who was once connected with me, sacrificing because of their inability to be vulnerable, because of their inability to recognize the blessing that they had through connection with me, sacrificed just to move forward in a tangible sense, to accumulate more money, to feel more secure in their being, rather than working on the internal, eternal state of their being, transmuting the trauma that they had been built upon in their life. It's very, very important, guys. It's so essential to protect the home and family. Money, no amount of money in this world, no amount of material possessions will ground you, will reflect your best qualities, because that stuff can go. People can take titles away from you and then you fall flat on your ass because you're not grounded in your relationships and you're making sacrifices and losing your blessings. I pulled card number 19 as well. It was the wingman, changes in progress. There are things going on. There's this M looking symbol. For me, that is a momentum building behind what we are doing, what we're establishing, what we're connected to, how we're using our communication skills to get that off of our chest, to get that out of our being into the eternal world, so we can just connect with what we really are. And I didn't say external or internal, eternal world, the vibratory spirit, the vibratory energy that we are here projecting and not being projected upon. I'm so grateful that the universe is helping me see beyond the limits of fear. I'm so grateful that I'm able to let go of the shadows of the past. This is a beautiful, blessed reading. We're focused on the home, which is not only us, but what we are surrounding ourselves with. How you are exchanging energy with those things you are surrounded with. And I was just saying, like, I had to start my video over because my mom was playing her music loud, and I'm like, oh, I'm recording a video, can you turn it down? But no, she's right. We're in a home together. She has her space. She's cleaning. If she needs her music to clean, I don't mind. I can start my video over because I can make sacrifices for the people around me that I'm in relationships with. I am willing to make changes to progress. One really important thing I want to share with you all is to not let the caliber of being of others impact your internal state, your heart. No amount of success or money or anything anyone has in this world should impact you in any way, shape, or form. We have to move out of competing with one another and realize that we are all literally in this together. And sometimes we do miss out on our blessings. I pulled the beige color card for vulnerability and openness. We miss out on our blessings because we can't be open and we can't be vulnerable. We can't express those things that are causing us to feel dispositioned in our being. Instead, we just project and respond and react through the programmings that we were brought up on, those foundational energies that most of the time needs to be transmuted. Not all of us are blessed to grow up in homes where we have lots of money and lots of material things that bring us a sense of joy and pleasure. But those things aren't real. What's really real and what's most important, what I am planting in my son's soul, is that what you have in you is all you need. What you build and grow with inside yourself is going to be reflected back into the external world, and that in itself will fill you with so much joy, so much passion, so much power. I'm going to go ahead and pull 2 more cards. And I have the love charm. Attract the lover, soulmate, or life partner. If anyone is looking for love right now, do these things and it will come to you. The right love, the kind of love that's empowering and foundational. Foundational as in it's unwavering. Where's that card at? It's faithful. A faithful love. And that's the kind of love I have when I'm in a relationship. It's amazing how traumatized some of us are in our being, that when we finally are in the presence of something or someone that is truly just pure love and divinity, that we're just like so offended by it and so intimidated by it that we can't break the cycles, the phases and cycles. There is a beginning with every ending. Illusions are being revealed and released. And I hope that who's watching this is able to release those cycles that they're repeating, so that you can have that protection in your home and reflect the best qualities of your being into this world, and know that no amount of anything in the tangible world, this elusive world, will ground you like that of a connection, from being vulnerable and being open with real, passionate, loving human beings. Let go of those shadows of the past and see someone else for the first time with the real eyes of love. And just stand in your highest good. Be reflective of that divine, true powerful, innate, unchanging nature. Unchanging nature, because divine is always on time. Stop being phased. Stop changing you for the things outside that most of the time are undeserving or not aligned. We move and change when there's things that need to be transmuted. At the end, there is always a new beginning. That's what Free is saying. And Evil, as part of Freya's 8, it's number 7. That relationship, sacrifice the blessings. Be able to sacrifice so you can move and groove and be aligned with what is yours. I want everyone to be guarded, guided, and protected always, always by their ancestors, their guides, everything divine. I want you to have the sweetest, most powerful, purifying love. I wish those kinds of experiences for you and those kinds of successes for you, because you deserve it. We all do. And on this 26th day, I thank you for your time and energy, and I am praying that you have a wonderful time with your family, and that you guys are using your communication skills to connect and be empowered, and that you're realizing why you're doing what you're doing right now. Bless.